Dear Pastor Bob, I was working as a data processing clerk at an accounting company here in South Africa. My seniors are very aware of their seniority and they look down on me. What annoys me is the fact that they actually are friendly to my face, and then at the same time they will tell lies to justify their own behavior. I know that seniority is there for a reason, but that doesn't give them an excuse to think they're better than me. This morning, when they once again annoyed me, I just said nothing and went on with my work. I realized that my work is something that I must do to honor Jesus Christ. So I'm constantly trying to remind myself that I'm doing my work for Him and not really for people. Are there any tips that you can give me on how to handle the situation? Thank you. Coming up next, I'm Pastor Bob Daly. I just realized I didn't shave today. So it's a great question. You know, we are surrounded all the time by people who, in our estimation, are not worthy sometimes, or are dishonest, or, mistreat us, all of those things. And how do we handle them? Well, Christ had a very unique way of handling them. He fell in love with them. Wow. When he says to love your enemies, it's a really important thing that we do. There are people in my life, too, that are unlovable. They rub me the wrong way. And I pray for that love, and he gives it to me. And when I can get beyond it, when I can get past it, it really works. There's a guy that eats with us, and under the bridge, he's been homeless off and on for a long time. He used to have really, really bad anger issues. We had to remove him from the line many times, and he would always start fights with people. He was just angry and frustrated and whatever. Young guy. And through the years, he was a hard one to love. I mean, he was a hard one to get to his core. And there were times when I would hug him and he'd try to pull away and just kept doing it. These days, he's the first one to hug me. His anger is gone. He's become a Christian. He's a whole lot better than he was before. And I just think of that transformation, and I can think of so many others just like him. And I really am glad that I didn't give up, that I didn't allow my own feelings to get in the way of what God wanted to do with him, that I allowed God to love him through me. Because I didn't have it then. I do now. But I didn't have it then. And I think that's the whole point. When we want to play the martyr, excuse me, but that's kind of what it is. Then we say, well, I'm working for Jesus and these people, all of that. But you know what? In many ways it's true. In a lot of ways it's a little bit of a cop-out. We should always do our best work. But in the process, to be a martyr is not the thing that we are supposed to do. The Bible tells us to fall in love with them, to love them, to honestly from our heart love them and show them our love for them. Because otherwise nothing changes. Otherwise they look at you as a wimp, they look at you as defeated. What is there about you that sets you apart then? Just another martyr. Just another person that can't stand the heat, they'll say. But when you really love people, when you really love them with Christ's love, and you allow him to transform your heart, then everything changes. Then it isn't, well, I got to do this because I'm working for Jesus. Then it's, I love these people. I'm here for a reason. And I'm going to let my light shine bright, and I'm going to continue to love them even if they are very unlovable. And watch what happens. It's very difficult to lie about people that you love, that you care about. When they start caring about you, when you care about them and they return that care, you'll see a lot less of that happening. It's just the way it is. It's human nature. It's your responsibility to love first. That's what the Bible tells us. He loved us first, and then we need to love others first. That's the way it works. So I hope you get through things at work. I hope you're able to apply some of these principles because they are the ones that work. God bless you. Don't forget to like this and comment on this below. Did you know that that's what drives the algorithms? It is. And if we want more and more people to see it, that's what it takes. So be involved with me, and I love to hear from you anyway, and I always respond. And I'm getting down to one Facebook page now. Facebook.com/PastorBobBeeman. If you haven't joined me there, please do that, because that's where I'm going to be going live, and that's where a lot of things will begin to happen now. I'm closing all the rest of my Facebook pages down in 2 weeks. So make sure you jump over there. God bless you. Have a great day.